What's up everyone, OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to a review that I have for Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. I know it's been a while, I have not done reviews in a bit, and just to let you guys know, in terms of my review style, kind of laid back, kind of chill, go through some things that I really like about the game, go over some stuff that I don't like, talk about the presentation, the graphics, all that sorts of stuff. So if you want my impressions on Fortnite, obviously you clicked on the right video here. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. So let's start off with the presentation of Fortnite. So this has like a cartoony type of vibe to it, reminds me of Team Fortress before it and other games as well. It's actually really cool and appealing, and I actually prefer this style over something like PUBG or like DayZ or some of the other games out there. There's just been something about the cartoon kind of drawn style, or not, this isn't cell shaded, but just like cell shaded cartoon style that's just more appealing to me, especially with this style of game. It can be a little bit more weird or a little bit more silly, like all the emotes and the dancing and that type of stuff, and all of that fits into the presentation when it comes to Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. The emotes, the dancing, the silliness, the graphics, everything in there kind of points to it to being one of the most inviting experiences out there. Then on top of that, if you put in the fact that the game is free on the Nintendo Switch along with the presentation and the slickness of it, you've got yourself a winner here. And even with like the menus and the styles and the sound effects and everything that kind of goes in with the game, all of it is very well done on the Nintendo Switch. Fantastic port when it comes to that. Being able to add in friends, that's part of the presentation. Being able to add people to the Epic account, have it transfer over from Xbox One, PC, or mobile. All of that stuff is really cool. And even crossplay, being able to see what system people are playing on, whether it's Xbox One or either it's PC as well. All of that is just so fantastic for the Switch version of the game. And I didn't honestly think that when the Nintendo Switch version dropped that they would have everything. But not only did they include all of that in terms of invites, in terms of the notifications, and also a text chat, but you also have voice chat that works flawlessly on the Nintendo Switch with a few hiccups here and there. But overall, you plug in a headset, any headset that has a mic, right into your Nintendo Switch, and you're going to be able to get voice chat right in there. It's easy, it's simple, and it's good to use if you're playing like a private match and you don't want to use Discord or something like that, and you don't want to use like another system or another something else to facilitate your voice chat. You can just plug it in and use it right there. I tested out the voice chat with some of the other PE ninjas and everything worked really well. So in terms of presentation, I have to go ahead and give Fortnite a 10 out of 10 when it comes to Nintendo Switch. There's not really many other games that goes as far as this because it has the full suite in terms of how good Fortnite is in presentation wise, but then they don't have the voice chat to go with it. For example, like Doom, that has a bunch of different presentation stuff, invites, parties, all that stuff, but then again, it doesn't have the voice chat put into this. So the fact that it has to give it a 10 when it comes to presentation. Now moving on to gameplay, I think gameplay kind of goes along with the sounds, kind of how everything just feels and how everything comes together with the game. And I'd have to say Fortnite is a fantastic playing game on the Switch after a few updates. Now when the game first launched, I will admit it ran a little bit rough. I don't think the frame rate was good enough for me when it came to it. I never usually have problems with the frame rates, even if it's at 30 frames, but if it's dipping below that and people are kind of lagging through stuff along with frame rate delay and lag, then you're definitely gonna have some problems. And I feel that that's where Fortnite was when I first played it. However, after a couple updates and my most recent build in terms of how much I played lately, because I put in a ton of time on Fortnite, guys, leveled up to almost 20 or something like that, got some different skins and different stuff. It was really awesome. But after that, the game actually plays really smooth, even when there's a lot of hectic stuff going on screen. Now, it's still not up to the level of, like, let's say a PS4 or Xbox One at 60 frames per second, but at this point, it does run at a solid 30 with not that many dips if there are some, and if there are in there, they're nowhere near as intrusive when the game first launched. So overall, I've just been having a blast with the game on the Nintendo Switch, and in the gameplay, I honestly feel, I know this is part of the Switch itself, and playing docked versus undocked, there's probably a difference in frame rate. I'm pretty sure docked runs a little bit better and also has a better resolution, but playing the game in portable mode is not bad at all either, and is a lot of fun. Me and my bro, we played portable mode. I played with some of the other P Ninja out there in portable mode as well, and it's really cool just to have Fortnite right there anywhere that you want. We played in the living room when I was playing. Sometimes when my Nintendo Switch was short on battery, I take it and dock it, and then we would just play right there, as well as with me and my brother. So it was awesome. It was was just an awesome thing to have that style of game anywhere that I want, because I'm so used to Fortnite just being on console. Like, I don't play the mobile version at all. I'm just so used to it being on like PC, for example, because that's the other system that I have it for. So to be able to take Fortnite anywhere that you want that's not mobile, because the mobile version doesn't even support controls yet in terms of normal controls or gamepads, it's just cool to play it on the Switch. It's a very fun experience. The gameplay is good. There are, like I said, once again, 30 frames per second. The PS4 and Xbox One versions did start out at that, so I do think that they can optimize it and get it better. But overall, gameplay is pretty good, guys. Definitely give it a solid 8 when it comes to the gameplay. It's a lot of fun to kind of shoot through, go through with your teammates, strategize, coordinate, build different things. I still suck at building, but you guys know who's good at building. My boy G5. I said I want to mention names, but yo, I gotta mention how good G5 is at building different types of forts and everything. He's amazing. He's like a magician out there. So really cool stuff. Remind me of like Ninja or something like that, but really cool stuff with that. There's a variety of different game modes. Obviously, you can play squads like I talked about, which most of the footage you guys are seeing is squads, but I did play duos with my brother a lot. You can play, of course, solo, and then they also have like a 5v5 like mode where up to like 5 teams of 20 or something like that. So that's pretty cool as well. And there's different types of modes that they do every now and then. There's like a 50 versus 50 mode and stuff like that. So they rotate things in and out, but usually you can play like squads, duos, and solo, which is enough for this free-to-play game. And even if you want more challenges and more things to do, there's the battle pass that you can buy as well. But honestly, I haven't bought the battle pass yet, but I'm thinking that I'm enjoying the game so much that I am going to buy the battle pass. So I'm going to reward them for how good of a game this is, putting it on Switch and actually having all the bells and whistles when it comes to invites, when it comes to the Epic account. Everything is there. Everything is there and put in a nice package for Nintendo Switch owners. So I can't sit here and fault it when it comes to the presentation, gameplay, and online. Everything is really solid. It carries over very well because I played the PC version of the game, guys. Just you have to adjust a little bit, I guess, to the 30 frames per second. But once you get used to that, and when you kind of playing it on Switch, and if you like to play games portable, handheld mode, there's just something about it playing there with all your friends, no matter what system that you're on, and having that cross-play capabilities. But in addition to just being able to play with your Switch buddies is awesome. To play with people that I've been playing with in the community on other games, it's just so cool to do that. And yeah, Fortnite is just definitely a solid game on the Nintendo Switch. Very good, and I recommend everybody to go download it and at least try it out. It's free. That's the reason why I really can't tell you guys not to go pick this one up. And I'm not big on giving scores for games, but I'm just going to go ahead and give a score for those who want it, and of course a recommendation for those who don't. I think it's a very good game. The fact that it's free, the presentation is clean, the gameplay is a lot of fun, the replay value is obviously there, especially if you get the battle pass. There's a lot of challenges, there's seasons, there's free updates. I mean, it's a fantastic game. There's a lot of great stuff to do. You can like go through, the maps are just huge. You can parachute through, you can get different types of weapons. There's all different types of shotguns and submachine guns and pistols and miniguns. There's just a lot of variety. I mean, obviously you have to go through and find them in each one and loot different stuff, but it kind of reminds me of like a Borderlands, and of course like the PUBG, Team Fortress, and just so many different styles of games kind of put into one, and it's just awesome. It's one of the best battle royale games out there, as many of you guys know. But I wanted to talk about the Switch version in particular. Now, there are a couple different things before I wrap this review up. Obviously, like some of the like the netcode and connection can be a little bit laggy at times. You can see people kind of skip across, or sometimes just complete freezes based on lag, I guess, or servers. But at the same time, like I said, it's still fun to play, and it doesn't happen so often to where it really inhibits the experience. And I've seen it really only happen like when I'm by myself. It doesn't happen when there's other players around, although there's been some weird lag stuff happen every now and then. But overall, very good game. A lot of fun to go through and pick up loot and go with your teammates and coordinate and play and build forts and battle against other people and try to win. It's awesome. It's awesome to do that. The daily challenges are really cool and fun, and I really don't have many bad things to say about it outside of I keep on losing and getting second place. Like, I've gotten one victory royale and that's it. I want to get those victories more, especially in solos. I haven't got a victory in solos yet, but I have got a victory when we did squad. So good stuff all around. Go out there, download Fortnite. Fantastic game on the Nintendo Switch. I know a lot of you guys have already been playing it like crazy. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of my impressions and reviews on various different games. Final score for Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. And for those who don't care about score, or don't want a score buy, I'm going to go ahead and say recommend it. Definitely pick it up. Fantastic game. it's just fun. It's just fun to play, and it's free. And if you want to spend a little bit more, you can do the battle pass and dress your character up and get different emotes and get different stuff like that. But they have no effect on the actual game itself when it comes to how much damage you do and all of that. They want to keep it balanced and even for everyone, so it has no effect on that, which I do like about the game. So what are your thoughts on Fortnite for the Nintendo Switch specifically? What do you like about it? What do you don't like about it? Do you hope that they get it to 60 frames per second, which I hope that they do, and I think that they will at some point, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Let me know your thoughts about Fortnite on the Switch in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for my review of Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. If you did like reviews like this, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPGs, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace!